Welcome back to Hudson Valley Week in Review. I'm Amy Greene. We continue now with the search for the best in business in Ulster County. The program, developed by the County Regional Chamber of Commerce and the County Economic Development Alliance, chooses the top businesses, business leaders, and organizations in the area and honors them at the Business Recognition Awards dinner set to take place this fall. Nominations are being accepted through August 7th. We spoke to Ward Todd, President and CEO of the Ulster County Regional Chamber of Commerce. He talks more about the awards and how nominees are chosen.
Actually, we sat down as a group about 12 years ago and realized that there needed to be one evening a year, at least one evening, when all our businesses and organizations and business leaders were recognized for the great things they were doing. And probably realized at the same time we hadn't done that enough in the past. So it's become a regular tradition. And I firmly believe that the evening when we award our winners their recognition, it's the best night in Ulster County. We recognize the best and the brightest businesses. Many of them have been here for decades, many multi-generational businesses, some new companies, but those that have succeeded in a number of areas. And it's been a success every year. So we actually look for the top business person or entrepreneur, someone who excels in starting businesses or leading a business, the best business and the small business of the year. And here again, it's talking about businesses that have succeeded not just financially, but have made an impact on our local economy in terms of their workforce or their give back to the community in some way. We have the award for the best tourism or hospitality business. We've recognized some great local companies in that field, and we've also looked at the best cultural business because we realize that arts and culture is a big part of our local economy. This year we added new awards. We've got a new award for a commitment to the community, and we're going to recognize a not-for-profit organization that goes above and beyond its mission to really help those who need help in our local area. And we've also added the Heritage Award. We wanted to honor companies that have been here and have had a significant impact for generations. So probably a minimum of 3 generations, a local family that has kept their business not only surviving but thriving in our local economy. Our members nominate other businesses or organizations or leaders, and we review the nominations that come in for each category, and then a group of committee members from the Chamber Board and the Board of the Ulster County Economic Development Alliance sit down, and it's quite a process to sift through the nominations and to choose the best in each of those categories. Ulster County has had its struggles over the past few years. I think that this year is going to go down on record as one of our better years than the last 6 or 8. The economy has definitely improved, particularly in a number of sectors. Our tourism economy is absolutely flourishing to the point now where there seems as if we hear every month of a new hotel or resort or project being proposed for our area. We don't have enough beds for our tourists who want to come here and stay here. And that's been one of our problems over the past several years. Many folks visit us for the day and go back to the city or the metropolitan area because there's not enough space for them, not enough beds for them to stay here. So that's a great sign when you see a new Holiday Inn Express being proposed, when you see the Bel Air Resort come to fruition, when you see the Williams Lake Resort begin to move ahead in terms of doing some of their development. So it's good news. That segment of our economy is doing very, very well. Diversity is really what we've become, and we began to notice this, I think, in the midst of the recession. And we've anecdotally found out that people who were displaced from their jobs or who had aged out of their jobs were in the business of looking for something new to do. A lot of startups in 2010, 2011, and they continue today. And so that diversity really goes from every possible job or company that you can imagine. And there's been a lot of it in the Kingston area, particularly in Uptown, where we've seen people move up from New York City for the quality of life and start their companies here. Website designers, graphic artists, all of those in that type of arts really have begun to flourish in our area. There's clearly in New York State, it's difficult wherever you are to not only locate, but to expand, really regressive taxes. all of the regulations in New York State. But however, we've got a lot of pluses and a lot of positives. And what we see is people expanding their businesses here because of the quality of life issues, because they see there's a great workforce here. So clearly, I think in my mind, the positives outweigh the negatives. And New York State and the Hudson Valley in particular is really a growing area. Yeah. We haven't seen as many moving out as we've seen moving in. New companies coming, startups coming here, particularly from the New York City area. So yeah, it's a great time to expand. When you look at what people pay in property taxes and what they pay for property itself in Brooklyn in particular, and what they can get up here for a fraction of that, it makes it very, very attractive. Well, you know, I think there's been some criticism of the Startup New York project, which has really now, I think, begun to take off. The last accounting I saw that more than 3,400 jobs have now been created. And I think we need that kind of incentive from New York State in order to be competitive with other states. There are some people who feel it's not fair that a brand new company gets more than an existing company. But when you talk about the need to attract new business here and the need to allow businesses to expand, clearly we need to have as many significant tax breaks as possible. And I think that program is going to be, in the end, it's going to turn out to be a success. It's just a metaphor, but I want that red carpet to be as wide and as long as possible for people coming here. And it's not just regulations and it's not just tax cuts. But I really think that we all need to continue. What I think we have right now is a very, very welcoming area. I hear from new businesses coming here all the time that they are so thrilled that they are not in any way welcome to our area. There are events that we have going on every single month where new members show up and are welcomed and greeted by our existing members. And I think that that's one great thing about Ulster County. It's a very warm and inviting place for new folks to come and to grow and expand.
When we come back, headlines making news in Ulster County. Stay with us.